Hey, good morning, good afternoon. I am making this recording today. I have a sick daughter at home. So please make sure you complete the work. There will also be an activity at the end, which you will be allowed to do with a partner or a group, or I'll have a breakout room set up for you. So take advantage of that if you would like. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about a little bit of review first. Hurricanes are formed over very blank waters. Go ahead and enter your answer now. Okay, so today was a little bit of review from our last class. And the answer that fits in that blank is hurricanes are formed over very warm waters. Remember that warm water is what causes the warm air to rise and then the change of pressure, and that's how you get the formation of a hurricane. Today we're going to talk about lesson 5.12, floods and landslides. All right. Our essential question today: how do floods and landslides affect people and the surrounding land? What can you expect from class today? Students will learn about the different types of floods and what causes floods and what causes landslides. You guys know your student expectations, especially on a day like today. So please make sure you watch the recording, complete the work, and your attendance today and participation will be based on you answering the questions in the Ed Puzzle website. All right, what is a flood? It occurs when there is too much water in any given location. Makes sense, right? It can be caused by any combination of factors, including heavy rainfall and large waves. Floods happen over a period of days when rain overfills rivers and other bodies of water and spreads over land. This picture here is a really good example of a flood. Some of these houses are almost completely covered by water. Okay, a flash flood. It happens when a lot of heavy rain falls over a short period of time, and the flooding happens very quickly. These are the most dangerous types of floods because they occur with very little warning. Something like when you have a situation where you're receiving multiple inches of rain in, let's say, an hour or a short period of time, that's when you would see something like a flash flood, especially living near coastal areas. All right, coastal flooding. The flooding of normally dry, low-lying coastal land caused by severe weather events along the coast. This type of flooding can occur when large waves bring the water from the sea to the land. All right, let's do a quick check. Bathroom flooding is the most dangerous type of flooding. True or false? What do you think? All right, go ahead and enter your answer into the blank in the Ed Puzzle website. All right, so let's see. Our answer here should be false. Obviously, bathroom flooding is not, oops, hold on a second here. Bathroom flooding is not the most dangerous type of flooding. Sorry, I got to move that back down. So, make this sentence true. This is going to be another question you'll have to answer on the Ed Puzzle, so you can pause now and answer this question. How do you make this sentence true? What is the most dangerous type of flooding? Enter your answer now. All right, so let's make this sentence true. Hopefully you knew that flash flooding is the most dangerous type of flooding. We just talked about that, right? All right, other causes of flooding. Melting of ice and snow, and natural obstacles. What does that mean? So when you have natural obstacles, like a tree limb falls into a river, or rocks or things like that when you have a lot of water. They are more common in the spring when snow melts faster than the soil can absorb it or rivers can move it away. It can also happen when ice or debris creates an obstacle in a river and the water can't flow. And you get that backed up water. Think about like when a beaver forms a dam and the water gets backed up, and then the water goes over the banks and it overflows into dry areas. All right, grab your popcorn. I've got a video to watch here. I'll be posting the link. Please look out for questions to answer also about the video. Pause your video now. All right, quick smile break. And since you guys are watching a video, you can pause for a quick 30 seconds if you like, and then join back again to continue with the lesson. All right, landslides occurs when a large amount of rock and earth move or slide down a slope. Happens when the force of gravity overcomes the force holding materials together. So typically, you've got roots and things like that that are holding all of the soil together. And so there's a nice balance between the gravity and the materials on a hill. But when that force of gravity overcomes, based on it's holding more water or more materials, that's when you will get a landslide. Other causes of landslides: water from melting snow, ice, or heavy rainfall. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions are all causes of landslides. Makes sense, right? Think about the movement that the earth makes when you have an earthquake or volcanic eruption. It tends to disrupt the soil, and therefore you'll get a landslide, especially when you have added weight by water from melting snow, okay? All right, let's do a quick check. What are the causes of landslides? Is it gravity overcomes the force holding the soil together, water from heavy rain, or kids eating popsicles, or both A and B? Go ahead and answer the question now. All right. So if you look at this question, A, gravity overcomes the force holding the soil together, and B, water from heavy rain are both correct. So that tells me that the answer here would be B, both A and B. All right, let's talk about some historic floods. There was a flash flood in 1976 at the Big Thompson Canyon in Colorado. This is a picture from that occurrence. A severe thunderstorm dumped 8 inches of water in 1 hour. That is a ton of water. And then within 2 hours, it caused $30 million in damages and took 139 lives. In 1993, after a very wet fall and winter, the area of the Mississippi River received a series of rainstorms that left 30 inches of rain on the region. By August, the river was 19 feet above flood levels. 19 feet, can you imagine? In St. Louis, Missouri. The flood left I'm missing a zero there, 200,000 people without safe drinking water, and over 50,000 people had lost their homes. All right, historic landslides. Here's before and after pictures. In 1964, a magnitude 9.2 earthquake, guess where, in Alaska, caused several landslides. In Prince William Sound, which is an area in Alaska, the landslides caused a tsunami. So this is the area here. And then if you look here, this was a giant landslide that occurred after the earthquake. This also is a picture of the earthquake and what it did to some of the roadways. In 1980, when Mount St. Helens erupted in Washington state, it caused a massive landslide, one of the largest ever recorded. So if you take a look here, here's Mount St. Helens. After the eruption, you had all of this material that slid down the side of the mountain. All right, we're going to check out another video. Obviously, you don't need to give me a green check when finished, but please look out for a question following the video. Protecting people from flooding. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's National Weather Service, you've heard of the National Weather Service before, is constantly looking at factors that are affecting flooding. They use satellites, radars, and tools on the ground to give warning to people who are in danger of flooding. The hope is, as technology gets better, they will be able to warn people even earlier than now. Just like hurricanes, remember, they have all kinds of tools to help them predict and track hurricanes. Same thing with flooding and landslides. They hope that as technology gets better, they will be able to. They really can't stop the flooding, but they can warn people about the flooding and landslides. All right, so this is your activity. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up breakout rooms for you all. So let me unhide this. I'm going to set up breakout rooms for you all. The pieces are movable, so once you go into the breakout room, you can drag the pieces. Then you can return to class and then make sure that your Edpuzzle questions are submitted. Don't forget, you need to make sure you're watching 100% of the video and then submitting every single question. Okay, so please make sure you do that. If you don't, or if you miss something, I'll make sure, if I'm back in school tomorrow, to have you complete it. Okay, any questions, send me an email. Let's talk about what is due. Whoops. Let's talk about what's next. Read through lessons 5.12 and complete all the activities. There is no graded checkpoint due, but do remember you have your 5.11 graded checkpoint due tonight at midnight. Okay, you guys, have a great day, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow.